This meeting is being conducted via Zoom. This meeting is being recorded for transmission on both the Berlin Cable Television Access Channel and YouTube. Your voice, image, and/or telephone number may be recorded. Kevin Pond called the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Okay, we can start with the last month's minutes.
Can you just do a, because it's Zoom, a verbal attendance?
Motion. Oh, yeah.
So Kevin Pond,
Okay, this is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler,
Here.
Roger Bradley,
Here.
staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Molly Reed, Assessing Director.
here,
Do we have any anticipated speakers on the agenda?
no.
Okay.
And
With a
I see,
quorum,
and there's no guests. in
oh,
the-
I might have missed guests. Okay. With a quorum on the board present, I call this meeting to order at 6:01 p.m. on Monday, August 8th, 2022. Wow.
Yes. So you want me to read the minutes from last meeting?
I think we should do that.
Okay, we were all here. We approved the minutes from July 11th. Bev made the motion, Roger seconded it, and it carried. Correspondence was the state extends Zoom meetings to March 2023. I told you that I got the confirmation that the ADA 58 was submitted. We had new cherry sheet estimates, and Warren Group issue 6 was available for sales. And then we discussed the update and went over the sales information, and we discussed the ratios at 95%. We were looking at the sales of homes that took place in calendar year 2021. The average was selling about 20% above assessments, which indicates that the assessments need to be increased. Then we talked about tax rate and stuff like that, but we got to do the values first before we get into the tax rate stuff. You signed the approved minutes, payables, and motor vehicle abatements. There was no old business, and we adjourned at 6:19 p.m.
Okay, anybody note any errors or admissions?
I do not.
Okay, want to accept the minutes as read?
I make a motion to accept as read.
Okay, Raj,
I'll second that.
all right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Raj and me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep, we got a reminder from the Board of Selectmen that when I end a Zoom meeting, we should stop the recording. So I need to
good
remember,
idea.
I need to remember to do that.
Did we not do that one day?
I've never done it. I don't believe I knew.
No,
I
other
was supposed to.
boards kind of ramble on for a while, and that's what, when the cable goes to edit it, it takes so much more time when they're, just talking about nothing.
Right.
We don't usually
Hey,
do that.
hey, we don't do that.
No.
We do it before
we're-
the meeting.
Yeah.
What, Bev?
I said we do it before the meeting starts.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, so if we want to start on the agenda for this meeting.
Yep, I guess that the selectmen had picked a new town administrator, and I watched that meeting, but for the life of me, I can't remember who they picked, so. But I heard that the start wouldn't be till September or later. That's just my,
Okay,
what I heard around the street corners.
Yeah, I believe she's currently the assistant town administrator in Leicester.
in where, Raj?
I can
Leicester.
confirm that, Leicester,
Oh. Webster, Lester?
Leicester,
Les-
L.
Ellen, yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
Got it.
Or, no, I did it right. I don't know if I'm backwards because of the camera, but.
Okay,
So,
good.
we've been working on the, updating and getting the new growth. We've been working on the reval or the interim to get all the values done, which includes the new growth. We just got the small business list from the Department of Unemployment. That's been it. Last week, Joanne and I both took USPAP, and we both got our certificate of completion, and I just got a certificate of completion so far, but Joanne had got her 7 hours of continuing education notice. So
Good
I'll
job.
Good.
be getting that notice next, hopefully.
Great.
So basically that's it. It doesn't look like much, but I feel like I've been very busy.
Well, no news is good news. Good.
Yep. So the signature items are the minutes, payables, motor vehicle abatements, and Kevin, we have some payroll for you to sign.
Okay.
And while I was away last week, I got a message from the Department of Revenue on the ADA 58 submission, and they were requesting some more information. So I scanned that and emailed it to them today. I'm sure I'll get another call because they always like to talk to you about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and then the next meetings would be August 22nd and September 12th. And I won't be here September 12th.
Okay.
So, I've asked Joanne if we're gonna play it by ear, depending on if there's stuff to do, because it is getting towards the tax rate setting hour. So, I don't want to cancel it right away in case there's stuff that needs
Okay.
to be
So
done.
I guess we have a couple options. Joanne can go over the meeting with us,
Yep,
or we could cancel it. Potentially have it on another night or
Yep.
an odd week. So we have multiple choices.
all of the
Here.
above.
Right.
Right.
Okay. When
I
are we headed towards the Board of Assessors with our rate?
I
Just
don't know.
ballpark.
We haven't, no clue yet.
Okay. That fixes that. Yep.
Yep. I haven't discussed it with June. I think we're just too busy in our own little worlds to
Yeah, well, it may not be.
network and network.
May not be too early to set a date no later than,
Yep.
or.
Yeah, because we have to post it and everything.
Right.
I did
about-
hear that, I did get an email from Margaret, so I know she's back. I don't know what capacity she's back in. Oh, the other thing I needed to tell you is that we got interrogatories from Zero Point for the solar ATB case, which our attorney, Matt Thomas, told me they were gonna send. And he also told me that we're not answering them, so.
So what is this again?
Interrogatories, when you file formally at the appellate tax board, you can send questions back and forth to each other as as discovery. And that's what they did.
Are we still on this Randall Road project up there?
Yes, we haven't gone anywhere yet with it. We're doing
I
the,
thought they agreed to pay in quote lieu of taxes, a pilot.
No,
or whatever.
not yet. That's what we're working towards.
So we're going on another year where they really haven't paid, quote
No,
unquote,
they've paid their bill.
or half of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
They've paid the
half
percentage.
isn't all of it.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to pay that interest too. I don't know what, they could have paid, actually, I haven't checked with the collector lately because I only checked when they filed to make sure that they paid what they were supposed to pay. I don't
So-
know.
I hope this is all a learning lesson for everybody in this town. So when someone comes forward again with some type of pilot program or whatever type of program they got, I'm gonna be there to remind people of how much fun this is when this comes up.
Well, there's no, so I've been told that there's no way you can dictate what people do when they do that zoning thing.
I'm
So I don't-
sorry, what? There's no what?
It's my understanding that when, that the intent, I guess it was the zoning board or planning, I'm not sure which one it was, that there's no way to enforce that. The planning board or zoning do not have, but it went before town meeting, so yes, it should have been.
Well, how come there's one in South Berlin that pays every year since it started?
Yeah.
What?
Yep,
Right, I don't know. So you think that's fair to him that he's paid out of the starting gate? And-
Well-
and somebody else has the
well,
same
excuse
program.
me,
Yep.
they ended up paying a lot more for that 1 year so far than the people who had pre-negotiated a pilot agreement.
Yeah, but it's taking time away from town employees to, here you are, you just told me, you're sending questions, you're distracted. I don't know how much more we need, work we need to do to get the thing ironed out. How long has it been running?
Yeah, yep, you're you're
Okay.
right.
I've said my program, I'm good, yeah. Okay,
So that's all I have.
okay,
And I have everything here to sign if you'd like to come in and sign. And
Right.
I left you, I'm leaving you an article that was in the Fair and Equitable Assessing News magazine on the history of assessing. It's
oh,
kind of cute.
good,
It's cute.
okay. That's
So,
great,
because that's the IAAO, the International Assessors Association, and they're gearing up to come to Boston. So they had a lot of Boston, the Freedom Trail. They had a lot of things to do in Boston, the Freedom Trail, where the good restaurants were. But this is kind of, it's the start in the history of assessing. And it's
Wow.
cute.
terrific.
So,
And, okay, are we good with that? So we have to come in and sign tonight? Or,
if you'd like, there's minutes
Stuff.
payable and motor vehicle
okay,
and payroll.
all right,
So
Are
you
you
can
Molly?
come tonight or in the morning, or
all right.
whichever. I'm
All right,
sorry, Bev,
good.
you said something, but
Are you at the office now?
yes, I am.
Okay.
Except
there.
I'm staying away from you all because I have a cold that I don't want to share. I've tested numerous times for COVID and it's negative, so.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
Rod, you going up to sign?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I'll pick you up.
oh, that's great,
Okay.
all right,
So we're adjourning at 6:15.
yes. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.